Today's video is all about the overnight sleeper train from Chiang Mai to Bangkok. We decided to put this video together just to give you an idea of how we got our tickets and how the journey went for us. Travel and trains. This is definitely worth the journey and worth the trip. And we're going to do the overnight sleeper train because we wanted to do something different than just fly down and make it a bit of a journey. Getting to the station, Chiang Mai railway station is located about 3.5 kilometres to the east of the Tapai Gate, one of the four main ancient gates in Chiang Mai Old Town, on the other side of the Ping River. It's too far to walk with your bag, so grab a grab. From our hotel near Wat Prasing, it was around 90 baht. We came to the train station a few days prior to when we wanted to go on the journey, and lucky we did because we only got the last two sleeper seats. So the first class train tickets cost 1,453 baht for the upper bed and 1,653 for the lower bed. You can buy the tickets online, and I believe it's about 200 baht less to buy it online than buy it at the train station. But for convenience and just to see what you have to do and have a bit of a look at the place before you go, I suggest you just go to the train station. It's pretty easy to do, and you just go up to the counter. The only thing you need to remember is that they don't accept credit card. You can only pay in cash. Strongly recommend that if you are going to do the first class sleeper, that you definitely book well in advance of when you want to go, at least a week. The best thing to do is to come early for when you depart. Due to COVID, there is no food on the train, so there is plenty of restaurants around the car park of the train station itself. Plus, down along the street, there's a lot of restaurants. There's a 7-Eleven. There's plenty of places you can actually get some food. I'll suggest, though, that to get some food and drink, this cafe or coffee to train, very good, really reasonable prices. Walking in past the screening point, this is the COVID screening point, pretty standard these days in Thailand. There is a few restaurants and snackeries inside the train station, but try to get something outside is the easiest way to go. This is the start of the platform. We're on train 10 on platform 4. The train itself and the platform is quite well signposted. The first class area is quite a bit of a walk, so just be prepared for that. Okay, it's a bit of a steep climb with your luggage, so if you've got big bags, just be careful. It's very narrow. So we've got quite big bags, and you'll see that in a second, and it's not that bad, so you just might have to do it one at a time. Here we are in the room. This is the cabin. Very clean, as you can see. It's also quite modern and very comfortable. So they provide some sheets and some blankets and pillows. So there's a top bunk and a bottom bunk, which they make up. There's obviously a sink, and they also provide some water. They provide a little toiletry cabinet. When you first get here, there's connecting doors there, so if four people want to travel together, they can, which is a really cool thing. There's some USB ports, some volume adjustments. There's a screen down below for the lower bunk and a screen above for the top bunk. So overall, it's pretty comfortable, and I believe that there is Wi-Fi as well. So there is everything you need here, and there's also no toilets in the cabins, but there's shared toilets. The toilets are Western style toilets, so and fine, they're clean, they're modern. Here's the shower. Provide shampoo and soap, hot water. Yeah, nothing much there. We got the overnight trains because we've just spent the last 2 weeks travelling around northern Thailand in a car, and then I did a couple of weeks before that in a motorbike. So I've seen plenty of the country. I know how beautiful it is. The conductor or the station master's out having a jog up and down the platforms. Go for it. We have now left the Chiang Mai International Railway Station. We left at 1800, 6 p.m. on time. Great to see. Straight after the national anthem. Been travelling now for 30 minutes. We're just definitely on the outer reaches of Chiang Mai, getting into the country now. We've had our tickets checked by the conductor, and I suppose we can just sit back, relax and enjoy the journey now. Look at that sunset out. Beautiful. Can't complain about that. I was looking for that everywhere on the May Ensemble. Here it is here. Oh, now the bridge is in front of me. It's cold. There it is. Oh, here comes the planet. Beautiful. Time is now 18:57. It's now 7:04. Getting dark and we're getting our beds made up now. All done now. We've got 2 blankets, one each, but if you ask, they'll give you a second. This is now the bed that's been laid out. They've lifted up the backrests and put a mattress down, given us a sheet. We've now got a pillow and a blanket each. These vents here to stop the air conditioning getting in if you're worried about it being too cold. So all in all, it's pretty good. Now starting to rumble in to the outskirts of Bangkok. It's just come on 5:30 in the morning. We had a good night's sleep last night. No issues at all. Looks like it's going to be a good day today. No problems with the temperature. The temperature for me was good. I just had the one blanket, but I was on the bottom bunk, so if you're on the top bunk, do suggest that you get a second blanket, because the closer you get to the air conditioning up the top, it is a lot cooler. Beautiful sunrise. Love a good sunrise. Chased a few up north, couldn't find them. No idea. It's now 6:15, and I think a really good option to do is that we're now going into Don Muang International Airport. So this, before it goes to the Bangkok, stops at the international airport. So you could actually get a train from Chiang Mai all the way down to here without having to stay overnight. Yeah, I've just been informed that this could be the domestic airport. My little plan might be wrong. But anyway, 6:15 it gets into this Don Muang airport. So if you're flying to Koh Samui or Phuket or any other destination, still a good option. This is Bang Sue Grand Station. This is the Grand Central Station. This is the main new station. Very impressive looking station. This is I think it only opened up this year. Just a recap on the journey itself. We slept well. It was warm enough for me. The top bunk is a bit cool, so you'll need a second blanket. Just so you know that there is no Wi-Fi on the train, no Wi-Fi at all, and the cell coverage is pretty intermittent. So you need to take that into consideration if you're travelling this way. For me, I thoroughly enjoyed the trip, and I definitely would do it again. I had no issues at all. I really enjoyed it. The only negative I would say is that we were facing the wrong direction. I would have rather faced forward, not back. That's just a personal preference, but we were the last first class tickets, so we got what was available at the time. But other than that, it's been a great journey. Next stop, final destination. Just arriving at our final destination. The time is now 7:12. So left 6. So just over 13 hours. Finally here with all our fellow travellers, now to find a taxi or a grab to get to the hotel. We've now arrived at our hotel. We end up getting a taxi because it was 120 baht. The grab was 299, so it's good to have those options. This is a room tour of the Jasmine 59 Hotel in Bangkok, and it's $60 per night. Has a decent view, king size bed. It's got a little lounge area, just watch our stuff, and a little kitchenette. And here you've got the robes are safe, standard safe, which is good. And the bathroom has got a separate toilet with the bar, separate decent size shower, quite big shower. As I said, $60 a night, so good value for money, and it's in a good location. Do yourself a favour, this place is very good. We're going to leave it there. Our first stop was at the Bami Con Saili. As I said, I was very impressed with this place. It's a Chinese noodle shop, and it's in Thongla, just around the corner from the hotel. Next stop for us is we're going to go out to do a bit of touring around Bangkok, but we're heading off out to the Hellfire Pass to see the memorial out there from the Second World War. So we'll catch you guys then.